You know those stories about people who started with nothing, no trust funds, no silver spoons, just grit, hustle, and a burning desire to change their lives? These are the people who are self-made millionaires. And the fact that there is a rise in the number of self-made millionaires is proof that breaking generational barriers is possible. So, if you're hungry for success and ready to rewrite your family's story, then you're in luck, because in this video, we will uncover the strategies that first-generation wealth builders swear by and you can use to increase your financial worth.
How many of you grew up like I did, not rich?
Back in the day, becoming a millionaire was pretty much an exclusive club for the lucky or well-connected. Most of the big names in wealth-dominated industries like oil and steel were created when competition was nearly non-existent. Inheritances and family businesses were a golden ticket, while landowners and merchants thrived simply by being in the right place at the right time. It was all about who you knew, the resources you controlled, or being the first to claim a piece of a booming market. All of that is relatable even today, but for the most part, the millionaire landscape looks radically different. We're living in an era where regular people, teachers, engineers, even side hustlers can build million-dollar net worths without needing a trust fund or a prestigious Ivy League degree. U.S.A. tops the list of countries with the most millionaires overall, but Switzerland has the most millionaires in the world per capita. Around almost 8 in 10 millionaires consider themselves self-made. Only 11% say that they inherited their wealth, and 6% obtained it through a windfall event, like winning the lottery. So what changed? How is earning a large bank balance today different from the past? Today, we have tons of more ways to make money that simply didn't exist back then. Technology has leveled the playing field. From garage startups to apps created on laptops, today's millionaires are leveraging the internet, global markets, and social media. The number of millionaires globally has more than doubled in the last decade, with tech and stock market booms leading the charge. According to estimates, in the year 2000, there were 14.7 million millionaires in the analyzed countries, and in 2023, there were 58 million, a fourfold increase in 20 years. And it's not just the tech bros making waves. Investing in 401ks, flipping properties, or building niche businesses are all part of the mix. But at the very core, they aren't all perfect, and you don't need to be. They're people who played smart, stayed consistent, and saw opportunities where others didn't. The rules of building wealth have changed, and if you're willing to adapt, there's plenty of room at the top. Best strategies for first-generation wealth builders. 1. Let go of limiting beliefs. Like everything else, it all starts with our mind. If your internal narrative includes thoughts like, "I'll never be rich," or "money is only for the lucky," you're unintentionally holding yourself back. These limiting beliefs are often created during our upbringing. According to a study conducted at Purdue University, Indiana, many of our financial habits are formed by age 7. It means that we see the behavior and feelings about money from people around us and get influenced by it. It can lead to self-sabotaging behaviors like avoiding financial risks or failing to invest in yourself. For example, if you've grown up hearing that money is hard to come by, you might avoid pursuing high-paying opportunities because you believe they're out of reach. But here's the truth: mindset matters. Research shows that people with a growth mindset, which means believing abilities and opportunities can be developed, are more likely to take the steps needed to improve their financial standing. In fact, this mindset shift is what 88% of self-made millionaires credit as a cornerstone of their success. So, how do you start letting go of your limiting beliefs? First, identify them. Write down every negative thought you have about money and challenge each one. Is it based on fact, or is it just fear? Replace it with a positive, actionable statement like, "I have the ability to create wealth through learning and persistence." Surround yourself with success stories and education. The more you see people like you achieving financial freedom, the more you'll believe it's possible for yourself. 2. Accept that money is not always evil. We all have heard that money is the root of all evil. And to be honest, money does get a bad rep sometimes. We see movies where the rich are always the villains. But the truth is, money is a tool, not a moral compass. It's neither good nor bad. It simply amplifies the values of the person holding it. Believing that money is inherently evil can hold you back in major ways. If you think wealth corrupts, you might subconsciously avoid opportunities that could improve your financial situation. But money also enables generosity. Billionaires like Warren Buffett and Mackenzie Scott have donated billions to charity, funding education, healthcare, and poverty alleviation programs. Even on a smaller scale, having financial stability allows you to support your family, give to causes you care about, and create a positive impact. So start by reframing your thoughts. Instead of associating money with greed, associate it with possibility. Think of all the good you can do with more resources, like investing in your kids' education, starting a community project, or simply living stress-free. Studies show that financial stability contributes to happiness by reducing stress and creating opportunities for meaningful experiences. Money isn't inherently evil. It's what you do with it that counts. Embrace the idea that wealth is a tool to design the life you want and help others along the way. Understand that a high income is not enough. Earning a high income is great, but it's not a guaranteed ticket to wealth. In fact, plenty of high-income earners live paycheck to paycheck. It happens when lifestyle inflation kicks in. This is when your expenses grow just as fast as your salary does. For example, a study by Willis Towers Watson revealed that 36% of employees earning $100,000 or more reported having financial stress. The key to building wealth isn't just about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. Even if you're pulling in six figures, overspending on luxury cars, bigger houses, or lavish vacations can sabotage your financial goals. Remember, wealth is what's left after you subtract your liabilities from your assets, not what you earn in a year. With inflation, or the increase in goods and service prices over time, money loses value the longer it sits still. Building wealth requires investing, whether it's in the stock market, real estate, a business, or another wealth-building avenue. So prioritize saving and investing over spending. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple budgeting strategy. Allocate 50% of your income to needs such as rent, bills, food, 30% to wants like entertainment, going out, and 20% to investments, savings, or debt repayment. You can automate your savings so you're consistently setting money aside before you even see it. And don't forget the power of compound interest. Investing even small amounts regularly can grow into substantial wealth over time. Increase financial literacy. Let's face it, managing money isn't something most of us learned in school, but financial literacy is the secret weapon for building wealth, especially if you're starting from scratch. According to a FINRA study, 66% of Americans lack basic financial literacy, leading to costly mistakes like overspending, bad investments, or drowning in high-interest debt. So, what does financial literacy look like in action? It's understanding how credit works, knowing the difference between assets and liabilities, and being able to read the fine print on loans or investment accounts. It's also about mastering budgeting, debt management, and building a diverse portfolio. For example, did you know that just saving isn't enough? Inflation eats away at cash sitting in a bank. That's why investing in stocks, bonds, or real estate is crucial for growing wealth. To increase your knowledge about finance, start using sources that are easily available today. You can subscribe to financial newsletters, listen to podcasts, read personal finance books, use social media to follow those who know finance, and even talk to finance professionals. 5. Practice emotional mastery in financial decisions. Money decisions aren't always logical. They're often emotional, whether it's fear of losing money, envy of others' financial success, or the thrill of impulse spending. Emotions can lead to choices that derail your wealth-building journey. For example, during market downturns, many investors panic and sell their assets, locking in losses instead of riding out the volatility. On the flip side, overconfidence during a booming market can lead to reckless investing. Mastering your emotions is key to making sound financial decisions. Start by recognizing emotional triggers. Are you spending because you're stressed or bored? Are you hesitating to invest because of fear? Awareness is the first step to control. Practices like mindfulness can help you pause and evaluate decisions objectively. Studies show that mindfulness improves your decision-making by reducing impulsivity and increasing patience. Another powerful tool is cognitive reframing. Instead of seeing financial setbacks as failures, view them as learning opportunities. For example, if you overspend one month, analyze what led to it and plan ways to avoid it next time. Emotional mastery also means celebrating small wins, like sticking to your budget or reaching a savings goal. These boosts in confidence can keep you motivated. 6. Be willing to create your own path. If you're a first-generation wealth builder, there's no pre-paved road for you to follow. You're essentially designing the blueprint while walking the journey. This can be intimidating, but it's also empowering. It means you get to decide what success looks like for you. Creating your own path often starts with rejecting conventional advice that doesn't fit your reality. For instance, while traditional wisdom might push for a corporate ladder climb, you might find success in starting your own business or freelancing. Another aspect of forging your path is being resourceful. Don't let the lack of inherited wealth or connections hold you back. Today, tools like online courses, networking platforms, and even social media can help you acquire knowledge, build a brand, and connect with mentors. Remember, wealth building isn't one size fits all. What works for others might not work for you, and that's okay. Pioneering your path means taking risks, and not all of them will pay off. You will face setbacks and closed doors, but the key is to learn, pivot, and keep moving forward. By being willing to break away from the norm and define your journey, you're not just building wealth. You're creating a legacy that reflects your unique values and vision. 7. Develop multiple income streams. Relying on a single source of income is like walking a tightrope without a safety net. It's risky and limits your wealth potential. Developing multiple income streams not only gives you financial security, but also accelerates wealth building. In fact, a study done by Thomas C. Corley, who is a renowned financial expert, found that 65% of self-made millionaires have at least 3 streams of income. What does this look like in practice? It's not about juggling multiple full-time jobs, but finding ways to make your money work harder. For instance, start with your primary income, either a 9-to-5 job or a business, and build additional streams like rental income, investments, or a side hustle. Platforms like Etsy, Upwork, or even YouTube can be great avenues to turn hobbies into profit. Another powerful stream is passive income, which is money earned with minimal ongoing effort. For example, dividend-paying stocks, real estate, or creating a product like an ebook or online course that generates revenue over time. The key to successfully managing multiple streams is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your efforts across different industries or assets so that if one fails, the others can keep you afloat. By diversifying your income streams, you're not just building wealth, you're creating a financial safety net that can weather any storm. 8. Learn to manage and accept risk. Risk is unavoidable in wealth building, but here's the catch. Managing and accepting it is what separates successful investors and entrepreneurs from everyone else. Avoiding all risks may feel safe, but it often leads to stagnation. On the flip side, reckless risks without proper planning can lead to financial disaster. The sweet spot lies in calculated risks. Start by understanding your risk tolerance. How much uncertainty can you handle without losing sleep? This varies for everyone and depends on factors like age, income, and financial goals. For example, younger investors can typically afford higher risk investments like stocks because they have time to recover from losses. Older individuals may prioritize safer options like bonds or dividend stocks. One way to manage risk is diversification, which we have already talked about. It reduces the impact of a single loss. But it's true that higher the risk, higher the reward. Acceptance is just as crucial. Market downturns, business failures, or unexpected expenses will happen. It's part of the game. The goal is to prepare, not panic. Building an emergency fund and staying educated about your investments can help you navigate these challenges. In wealth building, risk isn't the enemy, fear is. By managing risks wisely and embracing them as part of the process, you position yourself for long-term growth. There's even a saying that goes, "Fortune favors the bold, but only the well-prepared bold." 9. Seek professional guidance when needed. Building wealth is a complex journey, and sometimes doing it alone can feel overwhelming. That's where seeking professional guidance can make all the difference. Financial advisors, accountants, and even money coaches can help you create a clear roadmap, avoid costly mistakes, and maximize your financial potential. One major benefit of working with professionals is their expertise in areas where you may lack knowledge. For example, a certified financial planner can help you set realistic financial goals, optimize your investments, and build a retirement strategy tailored to your needs. If you're starting a business, An accountant can ensure your finances are in order, help you understand tax breaks, and keep you compliant with regulations. According to a study by Vanguard, working with a financial advisor can increase your investment returns by up to 3% annually, thanks to smarter asset allocation and behavioral coaching to prevent emotional decision-making. It's also worth noting that professional advice is especially valuable during major life events, like buying a house, getting married, or planning your estate. However, choosing the right professional is crucial. Look for licensed experts with solid credentials and transparent fee structures. Whether you're paying for a one-time consultation or ongoing management, think of it as an investment in your financial future. Remember, even the most successful people like CEOs or athletes rely on advisors to sharpen their strategies. You don't have to do it alone. Guidance can turn uncertainty into confidence. 10. Start a business. Starting a business is one of the most powerful ways to build wealth, and it's no coincidence that many self-made millionaires are entrepreneurs. Unlike a traditional 9-to-5 job, owning a business gives you the potential for unlimited income, tax advantages, and the ability to create something that aligns with your passions. The key to launching a successful business is solving a real problem. Start by identifying gaps in the market or unmet needs in your industry. For example, Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, noticed a lack of comfortable and effective shapewear for women and turned that observation into a billion-dollar empire. Thanks to technology, starting a business is now more accessible than ever. You can launch an e-commerce store, become a freelancer, or create digital products with minimal upfront costs. In fact, platforms like Shopify, Fiverr, and Gumroad have drastically lowered the barriers to entry for aspiring entrepreneurs. That said, entrepreneurship isn't without risks. Around 20% of small businesses fail within their first year, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. To beat the odds, start small, create a solid business plan, and focus on delivering value to your customers. Also, reinvest profits wisely to grow your business over time. While it's challenging, owning a business can be life-changing. You're not just building wealth, you're gaining independence, control over your time, and the chance to create a legacy. If you've got the drive, the rewards are limitless. Some well-known self-made millionaires. We have tons of examples of people rising from humble beginnings and gaining not just financial freedom, but a millionaire or even billionaire status. Let's highlight a few remarkable stories. Oprah Winfrey. Born into poverty in Mississippi, Oprah transformed her life through education and determination. Starting as a local TV anchor, she eventually created her own media empire. Today, she's worth an estimated $3 billion, proving that resilience and hard work can defy humble beginnings. Howard Schultz. Growing up in government-subsidized housing, Schultz experienced firsthand the struggles of financial instability. He used these experiences as motivation to build Starbucks into a global giant, with a net worth now exceeding $112.4 billion. His mission was to create a company that treated its employees better than his father's workplaces treated him. Aliko Dangote. A prime example of a self-made billionaire from Nigeria, Dangote started with a small cement trading business and eventually expanded into one of the largest conglomerates in Africa. His company, Dangote Group, is involved in commodities like cement, sugar, salt, and flour, with a net worth of almost $30 billion. Elon Musk. Born in South Africa, Musk taught himself programming and sold his first software at 12. After moving to the U.S., he co-founded PayPal and went on to lead Tesla, SpaceX, and other groundbreaking ventures. His estimated net worth exceeds $303 billion, built through innovation and risk-taking. Your gathering matters. Now let's discuss how your surroundings can help you with your financial goals. Ever heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with"? When it comes to building wealth, this couldn't be more true. Being around rich and influential people isn't just about proximity to wealth. It's about being immersed in an environment that fosters growth, ambition, and opportunities. Wealthy and successful individuals often have a different mindset. They think in terms of possibilities, investments, and long-term goals, rather than focusing solely on immediate rewards. By surrounding yourself with such people, you naturally absorb their habits, perspectives, and decision-making skills. For example, they might discuss investments at dinner or share tips about scaling a business, knowledge you won't find in your typical social circle. Another great benefit is the access to opportunities. Networking with influential people can open doors to partnerships, mentorships, or even funding for your ventures. In fact, a study by the Carnegie Institute of Technology found that 85% of financial success is attributed to skills in human engineering, including networking and personality. That said, it's not just about what you can gain. Show genuine interest, offer value, and contribute meaningfully to relationships. Rich and influential people respect drive and authenticity, so let your ambitions shine. Unfair but real benefit of the rich. The journey toward becoming a self-made millionaire may be difficult and time-consuming, but once you get there, it does become a little easier. But not many talk about the harsh realities of wealth. There are policies and laws designed in ways that disproportionately benefit the rich. Tax loopholes, favorable investment policies, and financial systems favoring those with resources to navigate them all contribute to this. For example, capital gains taxes. The tax on investment profits are often much lower than income taxes. In the U.S., long-term capital gains are taxed at 0%, 15%, or 20%, while wages can be taxed up to 37%. This means that those who make money through investments often pay a smaller tax rate than those earning regular wages. Additionally, inheritance laws benefit the wealthy, allowing them to pass down wealth with minimal tax penalties. Wealthy families often use trusts and offshore accounts to protect their fortunes. These systems contribute to maintaining wealth inequality, where the rich continue to accumulate wealth while others face barriers to financial growth. Now, these things may seem bad, but it all depends on how you use your moral compass to continue owning a lot of wealth. Learnings. Key takeaways from this journey to becoming a self-made millionaire include the importance of mindset, strategy, and persistence. Building financial literacy, taking calculated risks, and diversifying income streams are all crucial steps. Seeking mentorship, continuously learning, and staying committed for the long haul can make a real difference in achieving wealth. Also, never forget that, if they can do it, you can too. I hope you learned something from the video. Press like if you did and subscribe for more interesting content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video very soon.